Welcome to a muzzled chat with We Are One with ADE. Um, we are just gonna chat. What do you say about that, ADE? Want to have a chat?
Yeah, let's have a chat. Why not?
I mean, I got to take a moment right out the gate to share with the listeners a bit about ADE. He's an impressive man, and I don't think people, nor even I, actually, in fact, realized how much it's hard to be an expert in a lot of these things, but how much ADE has done his due diligence, how much research he's been diving into. Seems like kind of a 24/7 an hour job, and especially with the information that's just pumping out right now. It's like the floodgates are just beginning to open in a good sense. So, gosh dang, you got a lot of sourcing. You don't turn on the telly. You're
You
diving in. Where just for starters, where all are you going mainly for all your news updates now?
okay? Where to start? I got to share my screen. I
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, I get it from multiple sources.
Okay.
Mainly, uh, I go to mainly. Can you see my screen?
Yep. Oh, there's
That's
that guy that
Yeah, there's
was
that guy. Yeah, I mainly
that was
go
a
to.
great clip.
I mainly go to restore. Sorry, Operation Disclosure. This is. Uh, Operation Disclosure is a daily report.
Okay.
Today's report was for the 17th of January, obviously. And I go to Rumor Mill News, Operation Disclosure, USmilitarynews.com. My main ones, they're the main ones where I get my daily news reports and snippets. And now these people, Judy Byington, who I've been reading daily reports since 2015,
Mm,
her reports she gets from JAG, Judge Advocate General. They're the people or the military arm that's dealing with the US side of this global military takedown of the cabal.
mm,
Allegedly, this is where she gets her news from, and her daily reports, whether it be Starlink being installed as our satellite communication system, whether it's the Vatican being taken down, the Queen being taken down, the Prince Charles, King Charles being removed, anything that's come out since 2015 on a daily basis has been, well, I've been getting these bits from, yeah, mainly Rumor Mill News, Operation Disclosure, which is this article that I read on a
mm.
daily. This one um, is really good because it includes news snippets from the parody sites like Rumor Mill News, Real Raw News. There's another parody site, and there's another one I can't remember the name right now, but they're the main sites where I go to, and I've got them all in my.
Okay.
I've got hundreds of. See down here. Yes,
Gosh dang. Well, I can't wait to blow things up more here, Aid. I can't
yeah,
help
cool.
but to feel like to an extent I'm failing you. We need to up our audience and viewership here on Unmuzzled Chat. So I even appreciate prelims to this very episode as to how you were sharing some of the things you used to even do in the digital space on behalf of advertising and blowing up other people's platforms back in the day. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been around for some time now, it seems, and you're just, it just you cease to impress with the wealth of knowledge and everything you've been doing for so long, and it's cool to see it all kind of coming full circle.
The
So yeah,
funny
you just go ahead.
the funny thing is, the Arise Video social media was the business that I had when I was helping local businesses with their own websites and videos, etc.
Mhm.
And I don't know whether you can see what I've showed you. I'm showing you my desktop now. If you can see my desktop, but Arise Video social media was my business that where I helped. lots of businesses, local businesses, to rank their websites and videos higher on social media. But that was my what do you call it? A hobby. That my business was my hobby, to a break away from the conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So yeah, the social media side of things was really my way of having a break away from all of the depressing,
Mm.
miserable stuff that we face today. And I've lost the screen. I've lost you somehow. Um,
I see Trump holding those two babies, saving them from the storm,
yeah,
and I
I've
and
got you
you're up
then.
there in the
So
corner. Are
I
you
need to
able to,
stop share.
if you could bring us back up?
Yeah, I just need to find out how to open my screen again. I don't use this very often, as you can tell.
Oh,
Uh,
the Zoom.
yeah, Zoom.
There are better video services. Like I even heard in certain situations how Zoom has been tyrannical, and they're even looking into enacting some AI when impeding on our personal conversations, when certain
Oh,
keywords and things are saying, they're gonna minimize like their services to have an impact on our free speech under the umbrella and under the guise of misinformation and stopping the spread of dangerous, like, it's so tyrannical and bad. So yeah, I can't wait to, I mean, the reality of it is, and I'll just be honest with our all of my listeners, your listeners, is, we're still baby new, and I don't know it all, right? And I'm a
uh-huh.
skeleton crew. It's me, right? And the guests, and just there's some individuals outside of things that's helped me a bit with the imagery and the technical side on certain things, but there's a lot we need to dive into to really ramp things up. So I really like your referral to Fiverr here, Fiverr. I don't even
Fiverr,
know how
yeah.
to say it, Fiverr.
Fiverr.
And yeah, to up the marketing and looking into other things. So, I mean, shoot, if there's a listener out there that has skills that they could come to the table, or services that they've used that they recommend, I mean, anything and everything would be welcome. Please reach out. I'd love to personally chat with you. You could reach me at unmuzzledchat@gmail.com. Looking for services, just need to up the getting the message out there, and your wealth of knowledge aid, and really doing you a service in these conversations to create this alternate economy slash communities to where we could have that maximum impact. Because it's really exciting how you're coming into this already in this new year with all this optimism and excitement, and just it's very enlightening. And man, I know personally a lot of patriots that could really benefit, even in the know, from kind of your expertise and what you're here to share. So folks, please support us and help us. Click that subscribe on, whether it's on AIDS, what, multiple channels. You got three now. The We Are One,
Yeah, the main channel is the Fall of the Cabal series.
right?
Um, the secondary one is We Are One, which is really odd, I know, but the secondary channel is We Are One, which I'll leave the links in the description box for everybody. But yeah, the main
Guys,
one
it's
is the Fall of the Cabal series because that's got the most traction and seems to be taking off really, really big at the moment. So I don't want to
yeah,
disturb the flow, as it were. But
perfect.
just a quick one.
Yep.
I found out today that Iowa, if it's spelt backwards, means the American War of Independence.
Really?
I found that out today.
That's pretty cool side note. Yeah, I didn't know
Mm.
that.
And
Hmm.
I got that from Operation Disclosure. Remember the article that I told you about earlier with President Trump holding the baby? And
Yep.
yeah, that gives you little snippets. Apparently, Iowa was deliberately spelt backwards.
Hmm.
At the time, Iowa was spelt backwards purposely because it meant the American War of Independence, and they didn't want people to know what it meant at the time. So yeah, Iowa
Hmm.
just stuck, allegedly. How true that is, I don't know, but yeah. Something came out about that today, about surrounding the victory in Iowa, and yeah, they led up. They moved on to telling the people, telling the listeners, viewers that yeah, that's where Iowa name came from, allegedly. Really
Wow,
interesting.
that's cool.
And then they led on to the constant changing the world's um, statutes and what are they called? Maritime laws, the Queen's laws, rules and regulations that they made back in the 1500s or 1400s. They're changing those maritime laws across the earth
Hmm.
back to common law, constitutional laws, laws of the land. So as long
Hmm.
as you don't harm me and I don't harm you, there's no crime being committed.
Hmm.
Um, millions of laws are going to be erased off the planet through Nasara Jasara. So we will no longer need to have licenses. Millions of laws are going to be wiped from the face of the earth,
Hmm.
particularly where licenses are concerned, because they're governed by the bar, the British accredited registration of whatever. In the US, it's called the bar. In Britain, it's just called a load of con merchants. But anyway, yeah, the maritime law is going to be stripped away from the earth. So we won't have to pay for licenses anymore, TV license, driving license. You don't need
Ugh.
to do, you imagine having a horse and then somebody says, oh, you're going to have to license the horse to be able to ride it. That's effectively what the world is doing right now. Under the present laws and regulations, we are
Right.
licensing a vehicle of transport, a vehicle of transportation to get me from A to B. You want me to pay you to get from A to B. It's just like licensing a horse. You just don't do it. It's stupid. Anyway, millions of laws are going to
Yeah.
be wiped from the earth because of the
So
Nasara
it's kind
Jasara
of
laws
the
that are coming
return of
in.
that constitutional money,
Constitutional law, money, yeah.
NESARA.
Nazara, yeah, National Economic Security and Reformation Act.
Wow.
This is what was created back in the 70s, I believe, with the farmers' claims in the USA. And
This
then
is
it
a pretty
expanded to be a
cool.
global thing.
Wow.
When they expanded
Abolish.
it to be global, that's when GISARA comes in. So you've got the Global Economic Security and Reformation Act. So there's two. You've got the national, Britain, for instance, we deal with our local laws. And then you've got the global, GISARA, dealing with the global laws. So you got those two laws. That's going to, oh, mate, it's so beautiful. I can't wait. I really can't wait.
No
But yeah,
kidding.
thought I'd send you those images because it just makes more sense than me trying to explain it.
What a beautiful image here to restore equality to the American people. The debt jubilee. Let's see. I can't even read that. Because of illegal banking and government activities, abolish the IRS. Let's see. Create 14% flat sales tax, increase benefits to seniors, return to constitutional law, reinstate title of nobility amendment, new elections within 120 days, election integrity monitoring.
Oh,
All
those
these
new
things are
elections
so,
within 120 days. That means that they're going on now between
yeah,
now and April. They're actually
geez,
they're in effect right now. So some nations are already doing their elections.
yeah.
Brazil, I think, is doing theirs. A couple of other nations are doing their elections as well. But all of these elections worldwide will have to have been completed by, can't remember the date in April, but it has to be done. I'm sure it's the 1st of April. They have to be done by the 1st of April. That's when
Hmm,
Jasara is going to be announced to the world, when globally it's all been instigated or
hmm.
put into effect, rather.
Gosh dang. But yeah, election integrity monitoring. It's crucial. We get trust back into that all that system. But
Mm.
everything in here, I mean, creating a rainbow currency backed by precious metals, abolish income tax, prohibit sale of birth certificates as property bonds,
Yeah,
initi-
I
yeah.
remember when I told you that as soon as you're born, what they do is they take you from mama, they
Thank you
take you
for
from
pulling that up, Aid. Thank you for pulling it up for our
Oh, sweet,
listeners.
yeah.
Good
They
job.
what they do is they take you from your mum when you're being born, and they take you to another room. And what they do in that other room is they print your foot onto a piece of paper. That piece of paper is then taken to an official in the hospital who takes it to another official in the bank. And that footprint is then traded on the stock market. And until you're 16 or come of age, they'll trade on that footprint as an asset. And that
What?
asset, they try and work out how much do you think this individual is going to be worth uh, in his lifetime. And depending on your dad's occupation, your mum's occupation, what universities they went to, they give you a grade. You as a
No
baby, oh,
kidding. Wow.
possible we can make 10 million out of this individual, or 50 million, and all of the trades that they've done, all of the interest that they've made on that footprint alone is yours, and that's going to be given back to you because of the theft that they took from your mum when they took your footprint when you were born. So yeah, that's just one of the
Wow.
all of those. Well, you can see the other things that are on the screen there, but
Right.
Nasara Jasara is going to be the liberation of the whole planet
I
financially.
love this. Yeah, the new
This is what's going
banking
to take away
system.
the need and the greed from the
Yeah.
earth. Once we've dealt with that, people are going to be more inclined to listen to the rest of the shocking news that's coming. I'm sure they're going to announce Nasara Jasara imminently
Yeah.
because the rest of the news they won't be able to digest. They'll be able to digest it a lot easier if they know that
Right.
this blessing's coming to them. I believe
Right.
that, and I'm only guessing here because I'm no expert myself.
Some of the
Well,
things we
yeah,
even talked about on the last with what financial institutions may be created, how it's restoring financial privacy, and then these are so big, like eliminating the Federal Reserve System, because I personally feel that's been the backbone that really stood up uh this two-tiered system.
yeah.
That's really what created so for true equality, yeah, these things are freaking a must. Oh
I was
man.
going to I've got a couple of videos on Nasara Jasara, but they're over an hour long,
Oh, okay.
and they're they're the chop
Are
and
they
change.
would you chalk them up to be must-sees?
No, they're too.
Go over
Somebody
some
like
people's
me
heads.
that's done a lot of research, it's easy
Yeah,
to understand. But for somebody that's watching the video for the first time, it doesn't explain Nasara Jasara in as much clarity as I would like the viewer to have. So they sound really exciting, they look really exciting, and they say all of the right things. But yeah, I've never shared them with anybody because of those reasons. It's not
that makes
clear
sense.
enough
Right.
until it's been announced on the global stage, on the mainstream media. We're not going to get the fine details of Nasara Jasara. It's only bits here, rumors there. But the rumors are coming from the same source: Operation Disclosure, USMilitaryNews.com, Real Raw News, and the other parody sites as well. But they're all saying the same thing since 2015, and everything's been happening ever since.
I
Things
love how
falling into
ahead of the
place.
game you are and with the breaking news and stuff, and I'm finally getting some of the trickles as to like Elon and the potential purchase YouTube, and I mean any more updates there?
Yeah, Elon Musk is a clone.
Clone.
Yeah. No, he's a double. He's somebody that looked like Elon Musk, the original Elon Musk. The good guy. Oh, here we go again. The evil, the evil people. They've been using clones and doubles for nearly 900 years. So I've heard. Okay, so if the evil people have been using clones and doubles for 900 years, over time they will use doubles and clones in lots of other aspects of life.
Yeah, it's
In
been done. It's been done with like music, like improving some band members and musical Hollywood's used
Paul
doubles,
McCartney, Paul
right?
McCartney's a double.
Political figures. Now
Yep,
I feel with the technological age it's kind of it's on a
ramped up.
level it's on a level we can't even like
Yeah,
comprehend. We should be
CGI.
questioning everything digitally now.
So yeah, Elon Musk is a clone, a double, sorry. Um,
Hmm.
Putin is a double. Trump's got doubles. He's got about 5 or 6 apparently. But yeah, they're all working for the good side. So the good side and the bad side, they've got the same toys, they've got the same tools. They can produce evil or they can produce good. So yeah, just want you to know this. Both sides have got the same tools. The quantum financial system, both sides have got the same tools. So the bad guys wanted to create CBDC, the
Okay.
World Economic Forum and the World Health Organization, Bill Gates and all of those idiots, they wanted to create the CBDC to control every single human being on the planet. However, the good guys with the same tools have come out with the good currency, which is Nasara Jasara, quantum financial system, where
Hmm.
your currency is yours. It doesn't belong to the bank, and the bank has to come to you to be employed instead of the other way around. You control the money, not them. So yeah,
Hmm.
there's two sides, good and evil, playing with the same toys, but the good guys are
Right.
winning with those toys. So yeah, that's
Well, we're
best way I could
20
explain that
minutes
one.
already. I'll probably, I think I could upload this into Nazi YouTube, but but I think this might be as far as I'd be willing to push on there. I mean, it all depends on the conversation, but I don't want to conform to a tyrannical platform. So let's do what we can to tank YouTube. And this
Yeah, well,
I want let's tank it, let's make it more purchasable, whether it be Elon or any other individual in this world that wants to help liberate it, or let it tank entirely and we'll just stand up these other ones. So
well,
I'll
the only
be
thing that's going to happen, if you
well, here we are. Is what it is. It's not something ideally to do, but it must be done. Because the reality of this platform, Unmuzzled Chat, we are not going to conform and fall in line and be cowards to tyrannical platforms. So I'm so sorry to disrupt this episode. This is specifically for the YouTube crowd, an opportunity. We'd like to extend an invitation yet again to Rumble, a free speech platform. Come join us. We don't care your political views. We don't care your origins, all that freaking stats or whatever you want to freaking call it. Come join us. Have the conversations. View this episode and all further content in its entirety. There are bombshell episodes like probably this one. You need to check this one and others out on Rumble. It's no secret. YouTube now has shown its colors. Freaking Nazi platform trying to control information, withhold information that could save lives. 100%. They don't care about you. They care about their funders and appeasing them. It's sad, but it just is the way it is. And I just sure hope through what I've even dealt with here and many other patriots and many other people using this platform for truthful information and have been censored. It's just when is enough? Okay? Let's stand strong now. Come join us. There's amazing content. We're going to get to the bottom of things. We want to find out what, in fact, is truthful and helpful for our mental states, our physical states, just our well being in general. And we can't do it on this platform, unfortunately. Now, there's been whispers that maybe Elon will buy the YouTube, buy Facebook, and liberate it, similar to what has taken place on X, formerly known as Twitter. Is it perfect? Is everything perfect? No. But we, the people, can support the ones on our behalfs, like just by our views, clicks, likes, and we must stand strong on this. I sure hope you see the level of importance here and that we can unite. Let's create this community. Join us. Come on the podcast. Comment. Let's get things rocking and rolling. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you over there. God bless you.